so difficult to start after such a long break. So I'll just start with the beginning, I guess. I've been thinking about making videos in the English language because I don't know why actually. There is no specific reason. I just feel like I don't have enough practice of speaking English, and since I work as an English teacher, I feel like I need a lot of practice. But even though I participate in different speaking clubs, I do communicate with my students in the English language, I still feel like I may need some more practice, and this is just like a video diary of my life in the English language. So I also find it much more easier. I don't know why, but I do find it much easier when I speak English to just express my opinion, to express my thoughts, to express everything that's going on in my head, even though sometimes I do understand that I'm probably saying some kind of nonsense. I still feel more confident. I don't know why, but I have a theory about traumatic experiences, so I'll explain it to you guys. I think that everybody has experienced such kind of situations, lots of situations, when we say something in our native languages, when we share our opinions, when we want to stand up for something, and we get kind of negative feedback on that, and we feel like maybe there is something wrong with us. It is great if you don't, but I personally had this experience with my native language. But I think that it doesn't matter what kind of language I spoke at this time. What really matters is that I had lack of self-confidence, and I couldn't defend myself, defend my opinion. I couldn't stand up for myself, and now I feel like I can, but it is so much more comfortable for me to do it in the English language because I don't even have this traumatic experience in the English language, and it feels like I'm starting my life or again I'm starting my public life, my blogging life, let's say. And I don't know, I've always wanted to have a blog where I feel comfortable, which is gonna be my safe space. But I've never had an opportunity to do it because I've always felt like I'm just saying bullshit, that it's not going to be interesting for anyone. So even though now I become much more self-confident, I gained lots of confidence throughout the past, I don't know, maybe 5 years or 3 years. I don't know, probably 3 years, because I've been in therapy about 3 years. Or how many years have I been in therapy? I don't know, whatever. I just feel that I want to do this, so why not? Why not? So guys, I just feel like a different person when I film this video in the English language, but I think that it always happens when we speak a different language, when we speak a foreign language. We can just show our another personality, maybe not a personality, okay? This is like subsurface. I'm gonna Google it because I don't know the term for it, but I forgot. I forgot the term in Russian. It's a kind of sub-personality, I suppose. And when I speak another language, when I speak a foreign language, I feel like we are able to embrace this sub-personality, because it may be really different from the image of us that we created, maybe not even created, but we got used to, and everybody around us got used to. And yeah, so speaking foreign language, it is a great chance to embrace our personalities. And I feel like every time I speak a different language, I kind of open myself from a new perspective. I can see myself from a new perspective. For example, when I speak English, I do notice that I'm more cheerful, I'm more open, I'm more enthusiastic, and I'm not afraid of anything. I don't know why, but maybe that's because I've consumed a lot of, American culture, films, TV series, songs, I don't know, lots of different stuff. And usually I used to be fascinated by characters like this, and maybe I've gained these character traits, but they are kind of on an unconscious level, so I can't show them when I'm speaking Russian, but when I speak English, I'm here. It's here. Okay, whatever. When I speak French, I also feel different, because when I speak French, I feel like I don't know how I feel, because I haven't spoken French for a while, but I definitely feel different, because I remember that I feel different. I just don't weigh how I feel. A few months ago, maybe like 5 or 4 months ago, I bought this journal. Paris is always a good idea, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna be journaling in this journal throughout the whole year, because for this year, one of my most important goals, like my major target, is to go to Paris, to visit Paris at once, but I'm not going there. That's because I spent too much money traveling around Russia. And I do understand, I do realize that I could have saved this money and I could be going to Paris now, but I don't regret it. I don't regret going to Sochi twice this year. I don't regret going to Kaliningrad, which is like one of my favorite places in Russia. I swear, it is so amazing, and especially this small town by Baltic Sea. It is called Tanya. It's a place where you can mine amber. Well, actually you can't, because it is illegal to what is it? It is illegal to export amber, but still, you can find some pieces there. It is so beautiful, it is so quiet, and it is so comfortable. I don't know, it feels like a perfect town for me, because I don't like buzz. I don't like very vivid places. I have experience of living in Moscow, and I think Moscow is just crazy. And now I feel like I'm an old lady who just wants some peace and quiet by the sea. And yeah, just enjoy this life. I think that you can see that it's amazing, because I love it with all of my heart. So please take me there. And moreover, I'm going to Vladivostok in 1 month. Actually, even less than 1 month. This is going to be my vacation. My first vacation in such a long time, because I had like vacation which wasn't a real vacation, because I went to Sochi with my husband and with my daughter, and I spent a lot of time with my daughter, and it is very tiring sometimes, because when you want to take a break from your work, I work full-time as an English teacher, and you start to spend all of your free time with your baby, who is about 3 years old now, and she's amazing. I love her. Really, I do love her with all of my heart, but yeah, having children can be tiring sometimes. So this is going to be my first real vacation in a year, I suppose. I'm going to go to Vladivostok with my friend, and I'm going to spend there 2 weeks without my family, so my husband's gonna be taking care of our daughter. I think that it's gonna be amazing, but I'm afraid of flying on planes, so I'll have to survive like 2 8-hour flights, which are gonna be the longest flights in my life. But I'm still very positive and very optimistic about it. Yes. I wanted to show you guys a lesson that I prepared for one of my students today because I love it. You know, it turned out to be just a perfect lesson, really. I love it and I can't be silent about it. So here it is. We were talking about memory, remembering stuff, and then was the most exciting part because it is like IELTS based lesson and it was so good. Take a look at these pictures. Like my designing skills are amazing. And guys, this is what my home office looks like now. I think it's just amazing. It is so beautiful. And these are my husband's paintings, and this is mine. And our daughter kind of ruined it. Well, my spot looks amazing, and this is my husband's spot, which is always a mess. And here is just, I don't know what it is. It is just a place for us to relax, and nobody plays the piano, but we have it. I hope I'm gonna learn how to do it soon.